It's me, Kat. I am back yet with another video. I know it's kind of late. I like to come on around 6, a little bit after I get off work, but I was having some issues the other day with my internet. So they sent me out another box and, um, you know, getting all that stuff hooked up and this and that, it takes time. So here I am. I believe that the lights, when it was raining the other day, they kept flicking on and off. I believe they messed up my internet. So everything I was trying to watch was buffering. And guess what? I can't watch no TV shows like that. But anyway, um, I want to go back over. This is the shame sheet from when they put, was it yesterday night? Yesterday. Yeah, yesterday. Yesterday. So I want to go back over the last night and this morning. The 580 that was um on the on what was that? Today's 10-2. So okay, so last night. I mean 10-1. Right. Last night until 10-2. So last night we were doing this. This is what we were going over. This is the same sheet here. It's the same. You did. This is the same workup that we did. We did a couple different things. We talked about a couple different things. And we even talked about this right here. So naturally, you know what came out last night. It was 669. And it was 690 with the fire. So I got the hit here because I played it anyway. So it was 690. So get a pen since I messed up my stuff. So you know that this works. So what you're gonna do is rewrite it. You're gonna rewrite that number, rewrite it, and you're gonna write your 669 and 0 with the fire. So that's what we're going over. So, and we're going over something for tonight. Because we got to rework it out. So that was a 580. And that was 10-1. And that 11 lets you know it was a double. I remembered that for the morning. I didn't remember for the night. But I believe that it was something else they could have played. They just didn't do it. So that was 13. And we got this 10 minus 1 equals a 9. And we got 9 is 0, 1, 2. 1 is a 9. 0, 0. Same thing. So we were there with it. That's what we did. We did that. And we had that. So, remember I did this. I said just, take that. Put a 1 right there. And take that and put a 3. Just for Pete's sake. So I said, get your legend. You're gonna get your legend. And so you got a 6 right here. If I can grab the right book. Up out of here. So 6. 6 is a 4 or 5. So we got the 4 or 5. 4 or 5. 4 or 5. And so this is what I was saying. When I caught something the last time, I'm like, okay, well, last time I noticed they used this number. I noticed they took a 6. I did a 6-0 something, then 6-9-0. 6. I do know I did a 6. Oh, I know I did what I did. I did a 6, 0, 1, or something like that. Then I did a 6-9-0. So I did this like this. And I did this like that. I believe that was what I did. Let's see. I'm knocking out stuff. Shouldn't have this stuff up here anyway, but okay, so yeah. Yeah, so I did 6, 9. Okay, 6, 9, 1. 6, 9, 0. That was what I did. So the number was 690. Okay, I just wanted to remember exactly how I did it. I did it 6, then 9, then 0. That was what I did. But the number was 669. Who known they was gonna take that? Who knew? Excuse me. So if you still played it, you still got the hit. So you got 669, and then you got a 21. So today is the 2nd. So what's the 8? We're just writing it down there. An 8 is a 2 or 3. And the 2 is 1,000,001 numbers. etc. It's too many. I mean, you got the legend, you can write them all down. I'm just not. So we have 2. We have 5, 5. So we got a 2, we got a 5, and a 5. Here, that equals 12. So you got the same thing right here. That's a 0, that's a 7. So right here you got so right here you got a 1, you got a 2, and then you got an 8, and then you got this and that. So that was this morning, which it seemed like they almost redid the same thing with that 580. Kinda. Let's see what. So the number was 801. It was 801. 801. It was 801. 5 was the fire. 5. 2 plus 3, 5. Or you never know. They could have used this 0, the 1, and the 8. And the 5 was the fire. Or they could have just added this 2 plus 3 and took the 0 from the 2, which I believe that's what they did. I believe they took the 0 from the 2. That's what I think they did. But looking at this, you want to just automatically assume it was going to be 801. You could have. You know, I played a few different things. Dealing with the 8. Dealing with the 5. We got a 669. 9. So, what's a 9? And that's a 3 times 3. Don't forget. 0. I almost forgot. So all this is a 9. Who wanna play all that? And then you got this pair. And it was 801. Nothing, none of this would have gave me a O unless they subtracted it. Coulda. Could have. Since I'm already on this side, they could have just subtracted these numbers and gave you the 801. It was a foreign number right here. It was 0 from these two. Excuse me. I can't see it any other way. So that's how they took that pair. 5. You know how they got the 5. We already know how they got the 5. So the 5. Now, that's if you would have did the 5. You could have did a 0, 5. But then you would have probably been thinking about a 2. 6 plus 6, 2, 12. But they subtracted it. So it was a 5. To me, the same thing they did when they got that 580. Because if you would have ran back still with the 580, it wouldn't have been straight, but you still got paid. Who would have known? So maybe that's what they're doing. Okay, because they did that the other day when they got the 931, and then it came out with the 912. They had the 580. Then they come out with the 801. The fire was 5. So is they going to play around with this again tonight? Who knows? With that 6 something from last night. They could, but you know, who knows? So we had 801. And I was just showing you that you could have still got paid with that pair, just in case if you would have used that pair. Now, where from here, where in here you would have got an 8, even if you would have not, I don't know. If you would have subtracted this and made it a 3 and added 3 plus 5, but who would have known? Then that way you would have got an 8. So I just want to look at it. So you got 9 plus 6 equals 5. And if you don't know by now why it's a 5, you should. So what if they took that, made that a 1, but then this wouldn't even be there. But, or they could have took the 1. There we go. And then could have. So, from your number, from the number that you get, that you got this month in the morning, the 801, you gonna do something, because even if you would have had the 5 pair, the 8-5 pair, if you would have had the 8-5 pair, you still would have got paid. Even though I believe they got the 8-1 from right here. So what if they do it again right now? I'm not saying they are. I'm not saying they will. What we got? Do we still got, will we still do this? I'm not sure. I'm not sure. Would you still use that? Because nothing really could make a 1. But 1-1, 1-0. And you know, 1-1, 1 time 1 is a 1. 6 plus 5 could bring you still a 1. Uh, so what if what if it was one of these? Or what if it was like this? You see how we got the 0? Wait a minute, hold on. We on this side. So what if we did our rundown with the pairs and then they subtracted that? And that's how we got our 0 for the 801. So what if they use this as a 10 and make it a 2 instead of the 8? What if they make that a 2 instead of an 8? So you got this right here. So you got that. Definitely. So we're gonna do this. Okay, so so say if you already got a 1. What if they 1? It's gonna be the same thing. You don't know. So what if they took this? So I'm gonna do it like this. So what if they took this? 1 plus 0, 1. That 5 was something. I scratched it out. Okay. So they didn't use that 1. They took the 1, added it to the 0, added it to the other 6. So still got a 1. That's the same dang on number. Unless they use that as a 10. So it's the same number. And that's just me doing it the same way. What if we got a 9 again? 9, 9. Well, it's late already. I only played 2 numbers because they don't let you play doubles after a certain time. I only played 2. I played 2 numbers. That's just because that's what I wanted to do. I played 999. That's not saying that that's going to come out. And I played, was it zeros or 2s? Something. I played another double set, triple set. I only paid 2 numbers. And I'm doing this late. So, not saying it can't be some other kind of triple set. So let's start over. Let's start over. So our number was 801. We got a 9. Today is the 2nd. We got a 2. We got an 8. So we got a 9, we got a 2, and we got an 8. And I suggest you play it. You don't have to, but I would. Or 9, 0, 2, 9, 0, 3. What is 8? 8, 2 or 3? They used the 5 earlier. Not, but that was a fireball. Sorry, the 5. Uh, they use, you got a whole bunch of numbers here. They could do anything with a 2. Because you got what, 4, 7, 8, whatever. I got to get the legend out. Tell you what equals 2. Now that was the only thing that made me play a 9, 9, 9 maybe, but so this is 18. Can't even with an 8. So you got 908. So what if they run it back? What I mean, just saying it. What if they do? What if they don't? They could run it back. Not saying they will. I'm quite sure they saying no, they're not gonna do it. I'm quite sure. So yeah, 8's a 2 or 3. I'm quite sure they saying no. Quite sure they probably saw this already. I'm gonna do something else right now. That's just because that's what I want to do. So what if I made that a 9? What if I made that a 9? The 0 don't matter, so I'm not even gonna use it. Which it could. So what if we look at this and we do what we did last night? So we took it this way, and this way. So we did an 8, 5, 0. And we did a 8, 1, 5. That looked like the same number that they already had. So to me, it's like, what's the purpose that I'm going back the same way? I doubt it. That's the reason why I'm thinking about this 9. So 9, 3, 0, 9, 3, 1. Um, hmm, 3. What would give me a 3? 9, 3, 1. 9, 3, 0, 9, 3, 1. 8 is 3, 4, 1. So what if they back on that again? We got a 2. Okay, so I got 2 numbers out of here, which is a 2 and a 6. So I got a 2 and a 6 is out. So looking at right here, up here, I mean, they could jump all the way over here with it. And have a 6. They could go right here, bring a 7. We just looking from right here. Oh, the 2 is right there. I'm tripping. But the 6 ain't. Because we already, that's our date song. So, what we got right here? We got this, we got this, we got that. Even though, same thing. Or, if they going off with it, they going to go off with it twice. So, look. So, if they go off with it, we got a 6. And if they go off with it again, you got a 9. And what else they got? We just had that already. So, we ain't even fooling with that. We got a 7. Oh, 7. I'm tweaking. 7. We got a 7. So we got a 6. We got a 7. We got a 9 or 8 still. Didn't we just see that number? I don't remember seeing that number. Anyway, we had 801. So what were we doing? We were doing on the previous page. So we were 9. Could do that. A plus 1 equal 9. You can do it how they want to do it. Or if they do that. Could. Who knows? And we got whatever we had, 7. Because we got a 7. We got an 8. We got a 0. We got a 7, 8, 0. Okay, so what if we doing the same thing? We're doing the same thing from the other sheet. Since I started it from that sheet, I'm just putting it right here. So we got 1, 1, 1, 0. And if somebody that's watching could tell me, I don't know. Maybe they know better than me. I don't know. I'm just gonna use that 6, 5. I don't know if it could work with it or not. So what if they did what they did last night? So what if they subtracted? But how would you know if they turned it? They could turn it into a 10. So these were the numbers that I saw. Your hit song, just like they used it last night, they could use it now. I mean, this morning. I think they used it this morning. They can use that too. Look what they got out. They got this out. So why would it be so far-fetched to have this as a pair? Why would it be so far-fetched? It really wouldn't. And you still got a 5. It wouldn't be so far-fetched. So one thing I ain't going to do, what I'm not going to do is go all over the place. Because I already know, we already know from previous workups and previous doings and previous dates, if you go back and go back and go back, and that's why I say back testing is the key. If you go back and you look at your sheets, if you follow what I said, you rewrote it, if you rewrite it and you rewrite it, and if you write it yourself and see how they got your numbers, you're going to come up with something as to where it's going to be starting to look a little bit more easier to you, where you ain't got to keep doing all no million and one things. Now, they're going to do what they want to do. Now, already take your phone, look at lottery posts, see what these numbers could bring you. Even though I'm quite sure we already know. Because I'm starting to think this is really the lottery hack. I mean, to me became a hack. Right here. This was a hack. That was a real hack. And this is as well, but this right here lets you know where they could possibly go with it. That's what it does. That's just like even this morning number, even if you did not get this morning number, it was 801. The fire was a 5. So we got you still 1, you still had an 8, you still had a 0. Like, you got to use your tools. So say if today you still got the same thing, 9. So what they want to use this time, this, and then that. Or what if they want to use this? What if they want to use another number, this one, and then this one? So what if they want to use what we already got? 9, 3, 1, 9, 3, 0. Or what if they want to put the 2 in there? We got a 2 right here, but I'm just saying, what if they want to put it up here? Then you're going to be thinking they went one down, one up, whatever. It's up to you. You got the tools. You rewrite it real neat and clean as to where you're going to take all the scribbles out. What I wrote. Take all the scribble scratch out. And just rewrite it. And rewrite it where it could look something sensible to you. It's not that hard. The only hard part is them. It ain't hard. They the hard part. What they gonna do is the hard part, because they could do whatever they want to do. They could see, you getting the right number, you getting a hit, and they might do something else with it. So All right, so just take a step back, sit back, look at it. This is all I can come up with right now because I don't want to. I can even go with my parents, but I want to take a look and see where they're going with it tonight. I gotta and then I got a back test. I got a back test. Uh, the last two numbers because remember I said it's a new month. It's only the second day, so I got a back test to see where they going with it. So I don't even though I say let's do this online, let's just test it out. I do all my workups with you guys. Um, I don't feel like doing it right now. I'm about to chill out and relax, and I'm gonna play a couple these same numbers. If they hit, they hit. If they don't, they don't. I don't really keep too much from nobody. This is what I do, and that's what they do. They hit. So here we go. All right. Until next time.